Cephalopods belong to a group of animals called the mollusks and mainly comprise the nautilus, squid, cuttlefish, and octopus. The octopus is well known for its incredibly high intelligence and adaptability to changes. For instance, if you put them up against sharks, they are capable of outwitting them by putting an arm in the gills of the shark. Through evolution, they have also lost the shells entirely, leaving the vulnerable soft bodies exposed to predators. But that isn't a problem either, because they are capable of finding empty shells that can be used as the protective mobile home. But will these amazing traits of the octopus be useful when you put them up against the climate crisis? That is, because of increasing carbon emissions, we are experiencing global warming, ocean acidification, and increased ocean salinity. Marine ecosystems are especially vulnerable to this global threat, as oceans have already absorbed more than 80% of the heat added to the global climate system, as well as 30% of the total carbon dioxide produced by human activities. As a result, ocean temperatures have already increased by 1 degree, while ocean acidity has increased by 26%. If no action is taken, it is projected that the ocean will continue to heat up by 3 degrees and acidify by a further 109% by 2100. All marine life is vital, and there are at least 300 octopus species worldwide, from the poles to the tropics, deep sea to intertidal zones. Octopuses play important ecological roles as predators, as food for other animals, and even for us mankind. In fact, they are increasingly targeted by fisheries as an alternative protein source due to overfishing. Yet, their vulnerability to climate change and the underlying coping mechanisms are still largely unknown. The fact that octopuses are under both fishing pressure and increasing environmental stress further calls for the need to understand how climate change impacts their ability to adapt to a changing world, as a step closer to ensuring healthy and sustainable populations. So how then will the octopus fare in this climate crisis? Since the life of an octopus starts as an egg, will young octopuses be able to cope with environmental stress? My research seeks to answer this question by studying proteins in the most vulnerable egg stage. Why proteins? Well, proteins in our body are extremely abundant and diverse because they serve very important functions like transporting oxygen in your blood, processing your lunch for energy, and preventing you from becoming sick. Proteins are also crucial responders to stress that allows an organism to cope with a changing environment. This is what makes them ideal in my study to predict the vulnerability of octopuses to thermal stress in hopes of conserving them and mitigating the impacts of the ultimate stressor, climate change.